Last time on Ace Attorney.
Smell my finger!
Was the other way around.
Yes!
What? Four of each card in deck, from ace to king. Right.
Okay, well, 4 of each kind in each deck. All right.
Yeah, so there's 4 aces. That's what they have.
But what is that? What are you trying to say, though? I don't get it.
Phoenix has 7s.
Wait, we're
The
doing the
other
wrong
guy-
thing. We should press for more information.
Oh.
Maybe we'll they'll like tell us what. Okay, so which one should we press first?
Let's just do the 4 of each card.
Okay, press.
Hold it! 4 of each card, you say?
Da. There was 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and 1 club for each card. An interesting fact: the number 4 comes in the numbers of seasons. Sorry.
You don't say.
And did you know that the cards are numbered 1 to 13? Add all the cards in deck and you get 364 a year. It's 365!
Leap day.
Oh, right, fuck.
Leap year. Huh. You don't say. Isn't that 1 day short? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's why each deck has 2 jokers. So the second joker stands for the leap year. Thus you have perfect representation of the year on a card on a deck of cards. Huh, you don't say. Better be in this court for a year if it keeps going like this.
Word, seriously, this court is long as I don't even remember these games being that long.
Let's do the next one. She is more obvious.
Press?
Yeah.
Hold it!
How is it clear?
Well, defendant, he plays a 5th ace. 5th ace? Oh, sorry.
5th ace?
Ace? Oh, sorry. I still remember both hands very well. Mrs. Smithhead has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright, 2.
Okay, that's. Now we can present it.
Hold on.
Cause he has.
You're pain. Pain.
Oh, I already skipped it.
Okay. Your Honor, I will just go through. Your Honor, very well. Wait, you skipped the whole thing?
No.
Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please. Okay, I'm at the testimony. Now what?
It's 5 aces in all. Present.
Wait, which one are you on? Oh,
Mr. Smith hand has 3 aces.
present. What are you gonna present?
We're presenting the chip photo because you can obviously see that he has 2 aces and 3 kings.
Present now.
Objection! It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken by my name?
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not? Justice? Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point. Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony? Oh, fuck.
The king, the king next to the ace.
The one that's overlapping the ace?
Yeah.
Present. Take that!
Take that! Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can see, the victim had held 2 aces!
Oh, get fucking vagina!
Well, maybe the witness is confused. Guys, this is for Santa. How the third ace in
I
question?
can't even understand a word you're saying anymore.
Objection! Take another look at the evidence. As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating on right, and it's going on right here in this courtroom.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces in total. Hardly proof of cheating. Wait, please. It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
That's odd. She must be lying. If she's most sincere, I've seen her all day.
You're right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin?
Who knows what lies are in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion. What must that be, Mr. Gavin? If you don't mind, perhaps we may examine the actual cards. The cards? Mr. Payne?
Yes?
The players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the court be shown to the... Fuck, I hate these cards. Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. Now, which of these hands is more suspicious?
I'm gonna say, I want to say the victims because...
Because she said that
What?
he
I-
she said that he played.
Oh, I'm only saying like the victims because if we check the photo again, the chips, Phoenix Wright won because he's Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
So the victims?
Yeah. If it was the victim hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony, the defense requested time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would.
There we go.
Yeah.
Victim's hand.
Well, time's a wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yes, sir.
Alright. When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using the dials on the evidence viewer. That should give you a better perspective on the case.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Hey! Flip it over!
Exactly. Wait, how do you flip it over?
The die on the bottom.
It's a blue card.
Yeah. That's the thing that's been bothering me. I told you! Somebody messed with the evidence once he died.
First examine.
I did.
What?
I told you, Joseph!
Your Honor! Look at this! One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color.
Oh wait, maybe he did just cheat. That's not possible. But I put card in right hand. What was that, Miss Orley? No, yet. No. Your Honor. Mr. Gavin, yes. Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat in poker? To cheat? I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, or comrade, shall we say. The dealer. Ah, my pants.
Wait. So you mean this witness, Miss Orley?
She's the cheater. A professional, I'd wager. Order! I think she killed the dude.
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean,
Oi,
of her mistake.
oi,
Your
Joseph.
Honor. Please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible. But I put card in right hand. Oh.
Ergo. Oh. Ergo.
Jeez.
Olga Orley conspired to cheat, not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Sadie
Oh,
Smith.
damn the music!
Ah!
Oh.
Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine the acceleration between her and the victim. Altercation between her and the victim.
Wait, you don't mean
What?
the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Orgley, are you?
Time for justice. There are 3 people in the courtroom at the time of the incident, and if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am. The defendant accuses the witness, Miss Olga Early, of murder.
No, I've been defeated. Told you, she did it, Joseph. She murdered him. Mr. Payne, where is your witness, Miss Olga Orley?
It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice,
Your Honor.
it seems you presented a new possibility to the court, one suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
And that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
What?
I did it. I held out.
I see no point in prolonging this trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
Objection!
Why'd you say objection? Oh,
Said
what the?
Mr. Wright?
Hello, motherfucker.
You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet.
What is this? Is that defendant spewing now?
Phoenix, you're not a lawyer anymore.
Think, one of the cards had a different colored back.
You look like a bum.
Don't you wonder what it means?
Jackson! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous!
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous. Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
As this was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was it before.
2 decks of the club, a different color back.
You kind of mixed the voices there.
Blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed. You use different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game.
Okay. I see. But that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too. Sure, someone said something about blue cards.
Whatever. Oh,
Whatever. In the end, one card of the wrong color got into the mix, which means there was cheating.
Yes, a card slipped into the deck that would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises 2 serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think, in the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are 3 broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder,
after.
murder.
Yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was swapped.
Oh? It may be as simple as you think, Miss Payne, or it might not be.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When was the card swapped into the deck?
After.
Are you sure?
I clicked it already, yeah. I'm positive.
Perhaps it happened after the murder?
Jackson! What's that? Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly.
Objection! Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible.
Objection! Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible.
I feel like you're spitting all over yourself right now.
And the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pull that during the game, you'd be caught in no time.
Oh,
Quite true. That would mean that the bluest card in question was swapped after the hands were shown, after the murder.
I was right.
Okay.
Okay. This guy has silly shit. That's crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that?
Having some problem breathing there, Mr. Payne.
That's one of the serious mysteries before us.
There's another?
Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card?
The waitress lady.
Who?
The game and the murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room, alive that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga O'Reilly.
Okay, so who was in that? Who is it that swapped it for blue?
Wait, hold on. Let's think about this.
It had to have been her.
It
since
can't be
she-
Phoenix because
It had to be her. No, Phoenix was up. He went upstairs to call the cops.
yeah, okay. So if you call the cops,
Olga said that there was another ace. So.
but we also have to consider hold on. We,
She's the only one that knew that.
yeah, but then again, we have to also consider the fact that there's also someone else. There could have been another accomplice, but I also want to say Olga O'Reilly, but can we actually think of anybody else that'd be there? Like, who else was there at the...
There could have been another worker.
Wait, didn't Gavin say he was there dining there?
Gavin?
Yeah, the guy next to you. He said he was dining there at the Borsch's Bowl thingy. Do you remember from the very beginning? The very beginning of the case.
Because
There could have been someone else. But then again, that's... Am I right?
unless there was someone in that window behind the guy.
Which would have been Gavin.
But why would Gavin switch the cards if he was
Well,
alone?
let's think about this. We've heard Phoenix's testimony. We've heard Olga's testimony. Who was there at the time of the murder that we have not heard their testimony yet?
Yeah, but this is a different room.
Yeah, but the window is also there, Joseph. We also have to consider that factor as well. Which means someone would have saw everything that was happening in that room. But then again, the question is, how would he get inside? That's the thing.
If Olga was helping the guy,
Should we
As-
suggest Olga?
as he said, then that means she could have swapped the card to make it seem like
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let's... Okay, Olga... We don't know where the fuck she went after the murder. Phoenix went upstairs.
She said there was another ace. That means it was swapped after the murder.
Okay, so we're right on
Because-
that.
If there was a ace there and she didn't know that, she's the one that took the picture though, right?
Yeah, but she wouldn't know that though, because she doesn't know about the other ace, like you said. Oh wait,
She didn't take that picture. Did she?
court records. Hold on. If we find out where the window is, then I might be able to figure this out.
It's right behind that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a window leading to another room. It's just like a cabinet.
With profiles, hold on. Phoenix Wright. Formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. Christoph Gavin. A trusted mentor. Oh, that's Shady Smith, Winston Payne, Olga O'Reilly. You really think it's Olga? If we consider, I'm just saying, if we consider the fact, because it's giving us another option to say someone else. Phoenix, we already know, was upstairs, like you said. Olga was dealing the cards, but then witnessed
She
the
was
murder.
with them.
Yeah, with them. But if it's not, I'm just, who would be the someone else though?
Let's look at the
I looked at the court records already. I couldn't find anything.
profiles.
Should we just say Olga? That's all I got.
Let's look at the victim's hand again.
Hand. Oh.